So, my cousin Dave invited us over last weekend to try out his new revolutionary board game. He had been hyping this game up for weeks, claiming it was going to be the next big thing. Naturally, my friends and I were curious, and a little skeptical, about what Dave had cooked up this time. You see, Dave has a penchant for creating oddball games that usually result in us laughing more at him than with him. But who were we to pass up a night of free entertainment and snacks? We arrived at Dave's place and were greeted by his usual enthusiastic self. The board game was laid out on the table, covered in an intricate pattern of snakes and ladders, but no dice in sight. Instead, there was a terrarium with his pet snake, Monty, slithering around inside. Dave explained that Monty was the spinner for this game, and that we would need to follow wherever Monty decided to go on the board. At this point, we all exchanged glances, unsure if this was pure genius or one of Dave's more eccentric ideas. The game started off surprisingly well, with Monty moving around the board in a slow, deliberate manner, dictating our moves. But as the night wore on, things started to take a bizarre turn. Monty seemed to have a mind of his own, leading us into increasingly awkward positions as we tried to follow the revolutionary rules. Before we knew it, we were tangled in a mess of limbs and laughter, trying to keep our balance as Monty slithered over our arms and legs. It felt less like a board game and more like an impromptu game of Twister. Finally, as we were all sprawled out on the floor in a tangled heap, Dave stood up and declared, "Well, looks like Monty's the real winner tonight." We all burst into laughter, realizing that, once again, Dave had managed to turn a seemingly normal game night into a memorable debacle. And as we untangled ourselves and helped each other up, I couldn't help but quip, "Guess we should have known it was a real snake in the grass moment."